No Way Out 2012 is right around the corner. You know, I went to a No Way Out. I went to No Way Out '07. That was a shitty show. But let's talk about No Way Out 2012. Now, recently with the WWE pay-per-views, for this year, I think WWE has done a good job on the pay-per-views. When I reviewed them and watched them, I thought Royal Rumble was a good show. Chamber was a alright show. Mania was a good Mania. Fucking what was that show? Extreme Rules was probably a high acclaimed show, one of the better shows we've seen in a while besides Money in the Bank and SummerSlam 11 in my opinion. Um, and Over the Limit 2012 was surprisingly good. Now, will No Way Out 2012 keep that stream of good shows for the WWE? Because although the product and what we get on TV sucks dick, the pay-per-views have been delivering. Buy rates maybe are not where WWE wants them, but that's because your fucking weekly shows suck major dick. I'm just saying, if you guys actually put on good weekly shows, people would actually care about these fucking pay-per-views. But No Way Out 2012 has that feeling where there's only one match people are really interested in, one character people are interested in that's going to be involved in the match, and that's about it. Now let's get started. So we get this pre-show between Brodus Clay and David Otunga. In all honesty, Clay's winning. There's no reason to go in depth with this. It's Clay's winning. I don't really need to say any more about it. And then we kind of get on to the card. And the card is kind of just last minute Raw show, SmackDown half show type of feeling card to me. They really did a bad job at building up some of the matches. Only one match I think has been properly built up. The other matches have not been that good. And we get to the Divas title, Layla and Beth Phoenix, and it's kind of like this is just whatever. I don't care who wins this belt. I really think only people who care for the Divas division do care. I don't care about the Divas division. They haven't done anything interesting with these Divas. They're the same. Oh, we're going to come out for a 2-minute match. Oh, we're going to attack each other from behind. Can you do something interesting? The only Divas I care about are Eve Torres and her big old fucking booty and AJ Lee because they actually used them right. These Divas are not being used interestingly at all. They're just kind of boring and there. I wouldn't be surprised though if WWE did put this match on a card. Santino Marella versus Ricardo Rodriguez. I can feel WWE putting this on the card. This is not on the card, but I can feel them putting it in their last second. Would I care? No. End of story. Next up, we got Christian versus Cody Rhodes. And really, I knew a rematch was going to happen. I felt it. But really, their last match at Over the Limit, I think many people overhyped that match. And not to mention, I'm not really too excited about this. To be honest, the feud has not been that good. It's just been them on commentary. They don't really interact that much, and it's just overall kind of a dud feeling of a feud. And it's kind of sad because I thought the IC title, they've been doing a good job with that, and then all of a sudden, it's just been kind of once again another prop. It's a prop. Let's just face it, folks. It's a damn prop. I have Christian winning, retaining, and that's pretty much it. Let's move on. Then we get on to the last minute World Heavyweight Championship match. Now, this was supposed to be Sheamus versus Del Rio, but on TV, Del Rio got a concussion from the great Khali after taking 2 Khali chops. But we all know that on SmackDown, when Sheamus threw Del Rio onto the WWE logo, Sheamus probably threw him too hard, and Del Rio did not protect himself pretty well, because a lot of people are blaming Sheamus for this, and it's like, don't you think Del Rio should also protect himself better? I mean, I saw that, and Del Rio just did this. Del Rio, protect yourself before you wreck yourself, son. People know you're acting. You could do this just fine, and you would be fine. And Del Rio pretty much got a concussion, and now you get Sheamus, Dolph Ziggler, and a lot of fans are pulling for Dolph Ziggler, and I don't blame you. Dolph Ziggler is a good in-ring talent. The way I look at it is, I don't think Dolph's winning. I think Sheamus has to be used more as world champion. Dolph, to be honest, he's just been hot and cold in the WWE. I mean, this guy will win a match one week, and then he will lose to top stars. He's been losing to top stars way too damn much. I don't see Dolph as a threat. And I just see Sheamus winning this match. That's how I really feel. If I was a casual fan watching this, I'd be like, Ziggler has no damn chance. And that's how I really do feel. Now, will this match be a good match? Yeah. Do I think Ziggler can maybe possibly win the belt? Not really. Do I think WWE should build up Ziggler more and have him win Money in the Bank and maybe not do a cheap cash-in? Yeah. But will they do a cheap cash-in? Unfortunately, yes. Now we move on to the match that I think is the most well-built match on this card. Well, besides the main event, but that build has just been meh. And they have to add someone to make it interesting, I guess. But the WWE Championship triple threat between Kane, CM Punk, and Daniel Bryan. Now, I was kind of going back and forth on who I think they would put the belt on. A lot of fans want to see Kane with the belt, which surprises me. I'm surprised a lot of, when I watch Raw on YouTube and when I watch, some videos about No Way Out, a lot of people are like, Kane for champ, and they will get, all these thumbs up, and it's like, man, a lot of people do want to see Kane as champion, and, Kane has always been a favorite among internet fans, in my opinion. I feel every time I see Kane, it's like a lot of fans are happy to see him. Kane is a favorite because, this guy has done a lot for the company. He's been jobbing to losers. He's had his World Heavyweight title run, and a lot of people did enjoy that World title run. I personally wasn't really into wrestling at that time, but yeah, I guess a lot of people do want to see Kane as World Heavyweight Champion. Or WWE Champion. But to be honest, I just don't see WWE putting him on Kane. I know AJ Lee kissed him on Raw, but I just don't see it happening. And then when it comes to Punkers, I was thinking, I was like, CM Punk's been a champion for a long time. And it seems like WWE may want to try to extend Daniel Bryan and CM Punk. And just by looking at it, I just don't see how WWE will be able to expand CM Punk and Daniel Bryan to the next level onto Money in the Bank. Because if CM Punk doesn't lose that title, you can't really extend this feud up to SummerSlam. I'm sorry, Punk needs to lose that damn title for them to extend it. And he's been a champion for a long time. His reign has been okay for somewhat, Sometimes it's been kind of dragging, but, it's been an okay reign so far. And I'm just thinking, he's been a champion for a long time. And then there's one guy who's the X factor in all this, and the one guy I think is walking out. I truly do believe he's walking out. Daniel Bryan is my prediction for the WWE Championship. And the reason being is, if they want to extend Punk and Bryan, have him win it here, have him retain at Money in the Bank, not in a way where it makes Punk look too weak or Daniel Bryan too strong. In a balanced way, kind of like what you did at Over the Limit, where you made CM Punk tap out and you made Daniel Bryan get pinned smartly by CM Punk. That was a good balanced way. And if you have Daniel Bryan, say, pin Kane, it gives Punk more options, and you can go on to Money in the Bank, have them feud there, have Daniel Bryan get the win over there, and have Daniel Bryan and CM Punk final showdown, whatever you want to hype it up as. CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, 100 gazillion at SummerSlam. Just do that, I think it would be a fine matchup. But the thing is, I think the reason why Daniel Bryan is going to win is because of AJ Lee. I think this whole time, AJ Lee and Daniel Bryan have just been playing with each other. It's been a roost, and I'm glad they added AJ Lee. I'm glad they added more layers to this feud, because this feud has been the most interesting out of all the No Way Out feuds. It's something different. Kane's involved, so you got those Kane supporters. You got someone named Kane. You got a guy like Kane in this feud that people know and probably will tune in to see this feud, although the ratings are showing that no one's tuning into Raw. You got Kane involved, you have CM Punk, your champion, you have Daniel Bryan. It's such a shame that, this match really can't be the main event, but, wrestling fans, let's face it, we all know what the main event is. Cena versus Big Show. Honestly, the build-up to this feud has been stagnant, as in clustered, as in what the hell is going on, because at first Big Show turned heel. I did not care. Just because I don't care about the feud doesn't mean I have to bury the build to the feud. I'm sorry, but when Big Show knocked out Cena that one Raw after that lumberjack match, and there was that brawl going on, I was like, damn, okay, maybe they can get me interested into this feud. And then afterwards, they just kind of fell flat. It's just been boring. It just feels like I've seen this feud before in 2009, when Cena was facing the Big Show, and oh god, it just feels too remembrance and the reason why I took a break in 2009. I'm not taking a break in 2012 because there's one man that only has me interested in this match. Vincent Kennedy McMahon. And we all know, if you're an internet wrestling fan, that if Big Show loses, John Laurinaitis is fired. And if Cena loses, Cena is fired. But you know what? You know how Cena firings go. They last 2 days. But I feel 180 from Vince McMahon. I feel Vince McMahon will turn heel, and this would bring something different back to the WWE. I feel if Vince turns heel, cost Cena the match, and they talked about how Vince has concussion-like symptoms on WWE.com. Maybe Vince, his brain got rattled enough to where he's all concussed, and he cost Cena the match, and he's happy about it, and he acts like the old Vince, and he acts like he's the tyrant, and he doesn't realize that he wanted to fire Johnny Ace. He just saw Cena as this annoying cancer. Maybe he got knocked out back to last year, how Cena embarrassed him at Money in the Bank, didn't win the title, and he was about to fire him there, and Vince just wanted to finish it off. And personally, if you have Cena lose this match and you quote-unquote fire him, and you have Cena take a break on television, I think a lot of people would like that. Because, you know, he was supposed to take a break at Extreme Rules, and he didn't. And we got that funny-ass Johnny Ace and Cena match, which was, I found it funny. A lot of people found it like as a joke. I found it funny. It reminded me of Austin McMahon. And then, you know, you have him lose to the Big Show here. You have Vince McMahon being a tyrant. Maybe have a CM Punk be involved with Vince McMahon. Maybe have someone else like a Sheamus. Have Sheamus, you know, feud with McMahon. Maybe do something with the McMahons again. That would be interesting. I find that interesting. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think is going to go down for the main event. I mean, if Johnny Ace gets fired, I don't know what was the point of making him GM of Raw and SmackDown in the first place. But anyways, we all know what the true main event is. From the King of Kings 29, it says, you know, when it's the summertime, and the ratings have been down, the Triple H must return now. And the summer feud of the summer will feature not only the game, but one Brock Lesnar. We ultimately, Triple H goes over. I wonder what Triple H is going to say at No Way Out. Matches I can see happening, like I said earlier, Ricardo Rodriguez and Santino. A Ryback squash match, maybe with 3 jobbers this time. I hope they break away from the jobbers with Ryback and actually give him competition soon. Maybe we'll get a Damien Sandow skit. Who knows? We will have to wait and see. Otherwise, this is Chase Auburn 68. If you enjoy video games, see you live down there. Subscribe if you haven't. Thumbs up. You know the deal. I'll see you all later for WWE No Way Out. I still want that fucker back.